So Ford Galaxy 1963. Five speed. Actually, it's 4 speed. Chevy 33,000. Wow. Rambo. This is a 1954 Ford F-100. No. It's only 3 speed, too. Yep. The next truck is a 1993 Ford F Series F-150. Ford Ranger. Wow. Ford Ranger Porsche. Look at this baby right here. This car is a 1959 Ford panel truck. Back in the days, these used to be the delivery trucks for milk, I guess, whatever, I'm not sure. But it's actually pretty cool. This could be good for if you want to go traveling or something, whatever. Put in bed the back of it. And here's a Jeep. I'm not sure what kind of Jeep it is, but these might be the ones like you would see like in Australia and I guess stuff like that. Because it's 4x4, it's off the road. Actually, it's a Nissan Patrol. It's got four-wheel drive. It has high and lows. I think it's 4 speed, I believe. Wow, look at this baby. This is a Hummer. I believe this is an H1. H1 Hummer. Right here. So, if you guys like my video, like and subscribe. If you don't, I totally understand. This is a 1991 Hummer Humvee. It's $46,000. You might get 9 miles per gallon. On that baby. Look at this baby right here. This is a rat rod. Because usually rat rods are just something threw together, welded together. just for looks. Has a little what V V6 in there, I think it is. Yeah, I think it's a baby V6. Got horns on the front. You got your coolers on the top for whatever you want. Inside you have a little small cabin to where you basically, in a sense, you can only fit 2 people. No windows that I see. And on the back, you get this little decorative motorcycle. And this car right here is kind of like a trailer you pull behind a car, I guess, or if you want to go fast, if you want to say that, but it's a trailer. Here's an old delivery truck from the 1940s, I believe. I'm thinking. No, it's from 1952. It's a 2.5 ton flatbed. This used to be like delivery trucks back then. To deliver your goods, whatever you had. So, and I believe it's standard. Yeah, standard. 4 seats, 5 feet, whatever it is. And this baby's cool right here. This is a 1950 Chevy C3100 pickup truck for $70,000. For $70,000. It's been lowered. I believe it has airbags on there. So now you see how it basically sits on the floor. You can see it's got a little drop right there. And then on the back, they kind of to lower it, they had to take off the main floor and put a higher floor, so they can put a different rear end on that thingy. And this is too is manual, all that stuff. So it cost is, how much does it cost? 70 grand. Yeah, again, 70 grand. And over here, this car, I believe this is the same car that was in that show Full House, right here. Full House. Plus it's convertible. I'm not sure, but I knew they had one, but I believe it was red. Yeah, this is a Tempest. You guys, and it's convertible. You have leather interior inside here, and then you got your fold-down seats in the front. You got this little, because usually in older cars they put gauges. They don't touch the top. They always put in the bottom. They put gauges there for oil, temperature, and water. For these, you know, actually pretty beautiful. Because back in the day, they used to make classic cars with style, not safety but style. And over here you have a little Toyota 4-wheel drive Jeep. I believe it's Toyota. Yes, Toyota Land Cruiser. And the year of this thing is, what year is this thing? It don't say what specifically, but you can see like inside, you see how you got your back right there to where you can have that, and you have your little thing here, your standard. Most of the Jeeps Jeeps that you should make, they go they're like in Colombia, Mexico, or whatever, other countries, and they are basically standard, only due to they have mountains there, and plus they are good to get not stuck in the mud when it floods or it gets muddy. You see right here, it is a 1978 Jeep CJ range. The price is $27,000, and you guys can see you have good ground clearance for mud. I believe those are 33s, I'm not sure, but you got, and no doors, so basically you don't need no AC. And if it's dirty inside, you see on the floor there, you see a hole. That's where all the water goes out of it, because it's a rubber mat instead of the carpets. Your doors come off, and you got your extra spare tire right here. What is that? They're 35s by 12.50. So very beautiful. That's good to have, like if you live in California or Florida, if you go to the beach a lot on a nice sunny day. 27,000. It's here at Classic Cars in Rushland, Florida, or classiccars.com. Right here you have another Jeep. You have a Jeep right here, and it's basically like okay, you have a chair there, just right here. Right here is basically another chair for that, and you have your little fire extinguisher up there in case. You got your spare tire on the side right here. So you still have a like floodlight back with a hook just to pull whatever. And right here, the little spots right there, that's basically right here, like this. It's basically like for gas tanks. So if you ever travel, you got your gas tanks right there. You can carry up to 3. I believe they're like 5 gallons a piece, so you got about 15 gallons plus your full tank. And you have your gas tank underneath the driver's seat. Then you have the rag top, so just in case it's a nice sunny day, you can take it off and drive without a top on there. I believe it has a straight 6. It has a straight 4-cylinder, 16,500. Pretty cool. And then 2 if you go traveling somewhere, or people traveling, whatever. You can have your tow hitch right here in front. You can stay on the side and pull people out of the mud. And then 2, you have right here another one. It's a 1995 Jeep Wrangler. It is a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder, 5-speed manual, but almost 78,000. No, it's about almost 79,000 miles, 2-door. And I believe it's standard. You have standard. You have 4 on the floor, 4-wheel drive. Your back comes off, and then you have your So it's pretty beautiful color. I prefer that one over there instead, that gray one instead, because it's higher and that's good for more. Right here, it's a Camaro. No, it's Trans Am. This is a 1987 Trans Am. Like sometimes you get them confused with like Camaro sometimes. I don't know why, but this kind of like the type of car that Smokey and Bandit would have. But I think that was a different year car. Because you inside, you see inside, and this was only $19,000. And inside you have your automatic. You have your CD player, your dials, and you have the T-tops. Only thing I hate about T-tops is like up here on top. Sometimes it still gets old and cracked, and it has leaks inside there. But other than that, it's a good car. And let's look from behind of the car. Beautiful car for 19 grand. If you like a V6, you know. The next one is a Vega. Next door here's a Vega. There's a 2-door, a standard car. I think Vega is foreign, I believe. It's from another country. Vega. And it kind of had like a Pinto type. If you ever seen Pintos in front, like the lights right here, kind of same light things, but further apart. And this is a 76 Vega, $14,000. Next you have right here, you have a 2014 Mini Paceman. It's a 1.6 turbo, 6-speed automatic. This reminds me of a Mini inside, because they have the Mini Coopers. If you see the dial in the middle, that's where you usually see your speed and your RPM. It's manual. It's approximately $9,500. Here's one of my favorite cars right here. This is it's a Mustang, 97 Ford Mustang SRT Cobra. It has a 4.6 V8 liter V8, and you can see inside it's just like a light. It is a 5-speed manual. And you have your convertible comes down right here in the back. So if you want convertible on a hot day, you can push the roof down for a good wind, no AC. Here's a Mercedes-Benz. Usually like you would see in what's called? You will see like this in a like in a Hollywood film movie. Mercedes-Benz. And it is a 1981 Mercedes 380 SL. 9,500. Come on. No. The only thing I don't like about these right here is inside you have your seats. Your front, they're good. But if you go in the back, here, how are you going to work with that feet? You know what I'm saying? Can't work with that. That's more like for like an older couple that wants to just drive around, 2 people, retired. And right here you have a 1995 Mercedes-Benz SL 500. These are very beautiful cars. And they have certain features on the front right here to where you got your windshield wipers on the. I don't get it on your lights. I don't know why you need that for, because they're gonna get foggy. Only time they get bad is whenever they get a lot of moisture inside. And this one is a 5.0 V8. It goes for $11,000. Right here. Nice leather interior. Or what's bad is like the footwork in back. No space for nothing. Automatic. Automatics are good, but I prefer standard because with standard, if you have a manual, it'll break down. Like it stopped working. You can always jump start it by put it in first gear, push your clutch in, and basically like in a sense get a push start, so right back up, dead battery, no problem. This is a 1998 BMW for 16 grand. Only has 175,000 miles on it. 2-door convertible. And it is manual too. I believe it's 5-speed. And you got right here, you have your it's a little back in here. These are pretty cool. These are like if you want to make like a little movie, action movie, like a James Bond movie. That's pretty cool. Right here you have an SO XLR Cadillac. It's automatic. It's beautiful inside. Leather interior, no back seat. So what they should do on this car right here is put the motor mid-engine in back instead of in front, and you'll have a quicker start to take off instead of having to do power from the front. That's my thing. And right here you have a 1993 Cadillac Alante, $20,000. It has a V8 4.6 star. I don't like the star motors because if you like for example, if you get it, they go hot one time, they can just start messing up totally. So very beautiful, and they have a battery behind the seat, so it's easily accessible. Have to go outside, but not my type of car. This is a beautiful car right here. It is a Toyota Supra Turbo. These things are, I think these are Chinese or Japanese. It has carbon fiber hood. It has carbon fiber scoop on the bottom there for the wind to keep it down, to give it like a grip on the ground. And then it has it's manual, but has a little weird little stick there. Pink inside has the seats, has the roll bars, has like a tire thing in the back over here. I think the most expensive things why these cars are so expensive is because of parts. Any car that has carbon fiber on it is going to be very expensive. Like you see the mirrors right there, same reflection, carbon fiber. Anything have carbon fiber, is basically it's going to cost you out of your, you know what. But right here you have a nice little, if you want to get just a little car just for just a little cool in, whatever. Try to get the ladies. You can have right here. It is a 1999 Porsche 911. Has a 3-liter flat 6 other. It's manual, black. It's only 27 grand. It's a price you can buy. The price you pay for like a Honda Civic, Honda Sonata, $30,000. You can buy one right here. It's manual, and you got to see your back end. You have this little breather for your car back here. This right here. I believe when you go, it lifts up when you go it breathes for the engine. So yeah, and it's actually a beautiful car. I don't mind having one of these things. 37 grand is nothing these days, but $100,000 car, yes. Okay, right here you have a Chrysler Crossfire Coupe. It has a V6 3.2 liter 6-speed manual. The color's charcoal, it says. No, the color's burgundy, interior is charcoal. Right here. These cars are beautiful right here. I love these cars, but if you get an accident, you're dead. No space. Beautiful car. And right here you have a 1977 Jaguar XJS Coupe, 19,500 V8, 4.4 cubic inch. It's red. It's outside is tan inside, so we have tan interior. This one is beautiful too, but in the back it's kind of like a Mustang in a sense, or like a certain BMWs or Mercedes-Benz. You have very little leg room. It's more for like just like just 2 people want mainly go on a little trip. And that one. And right here you have a what is this? BMW. Yeah, BMW. This is something that you will see like in a rich movie with a lot of white people, young kids that have parents that are rich that don't really have to work for nothing. Sometimes it doesn't really matter your race. It's just like how do you say the family you get the money from. Beautiful, something good for just like cruise around in, you know. Yeah, cruise around in. Right here you have a Jaguar. You have a 2004 Jaguar XJ S Series Vans Plus. See, for it only costs $11,000. Only has like 88,000 miles on the motor, really. And basically, you got your It's actually beautiful. I'll take a walk around and see it. See, you see from here the sides right here. It's actually beautiful. And the front, they always have a tag on the cars. The lights are pretty cool. It reminds me of like some other cars. And as you go around right here, you have your interior. But it's automatic. But anything on this car right here, it's gonna cost you out of your ass to fix. Cause just the price to change your fuel pump. Without the fuel pump, it's a labor. It's $500. So if you want to do that, you buy one. Yeah, for $11,000, it's still though 2004. Right here you have a 2004 Jaguar XJ8, 8,500 bucks. It has 111,000 miles on it. I think these cars go down in price only just because of miles. But you see the interior, it's pretty beautiful. It's automatic. You got room and everything on this car. You got a sunroof. I'm not really a big fan of sunroof because anybody can basically go and just hit the thing with a bar in the roof and break it or get in your car. But this is sexy right here. Look at this baby. This is a sexy little car. Yeah, sexy. It's a Jaguar 2, but it is a 1970 Jaguar E-Type. These are kind of like the ones that the rich and famous will drive under here. It's actually beautiful. And one thing I like about them are the wire wheels. And then you got your it's automatic though. I don't like that. I prefer manual on these cars because we have to go faster, like we want to go, anywhere we want to go. Right here is a Jaguar XK series, XKR. Right here, and you got it has like a kind of like a little sexy appeal to it, if you think so. If you're like those type of wheels. Interior, it's not for the faint because of the size and back. No kids allowed, as they might say. On that part, no kids allowed. Right here, you have a Thunderbird. It's a 2002 Ford Thunderbird. I'm not a big fan of these right here. I'd rather have an older Thunderbird, classics, instead of something like this right here. Only just because of the more space. This is more like compact. And I'm pretty sure automatic. Yes, automatic too. So anything automatic is no, that much. Right here is another Thunderbird, but this is the 63. I'm not sure, but I think it's a 1963. And see, the cars back in the old days, they're gonna have class. If you look at it, they have class. They have like structured. They're not like, if you're in a wreck, you might die, yeah, but back if you see it, they basically, like, in a sense, it's automatic too, but I hate about it. But inside you have the interior like this, you see, they have convertible top. You take off of there, and you have a hood that goes up, opposite side. Plus, you got the wire wheel out of those. Yeah. And they have those little the locks on there too. Those right there are basically like locks, I believe. But, and here you have your it's a 67 Ford Thunderbird convertible, 28 grand. It's not really bad the way it's, because if you buy any older car, usually you pay like $100,000, 80,000. But it's right here. It's a straight six, I believe. Yeah, no, it's a V8 312. And you have interior. You have your automatic. This is nice just for cruising on the beach. And next right here you have your 63, I believe, Corvette. I'm not sure. And yes, Corvette. And I just love the body of it because I think it's sexy. because it has a certain sexy feel about it. Because you see it's not just flat. You have little like designs inside, so you have like a body, like a. And these are the wheels on the cars. They're sexy. And right here you have a 2011 Chevy Corvette, rest mod 3 liter. It's a right looking car, I guess, but like it kind of has like a split window back. I believe it is. I believe it's a split window. I'm not sure. They have a split window right here. Yeah, but they only made like I think in 1964. That's when they made the original split window. And a vehicle like that is very rare and expensive. Right here you have your little a Yamaha racing car, like says $9,500 for it. That's kind of cool if you want to go. You are a kid that likes to go racing, you know. Right here you have another Corvette. This is a 60. What is it? No, it's actually 71. 71 convertible custom. But the price on this is 70 grand. I think it's 70 grand because I'm not sure why, but it is. And right here you have your 76 Pontiac Thunderbird, 51,000. You have the little ship on your little wingtip back there on the back. Inside it's manual, 4-speed. Is it 4-speed? Yeah, 4-speed on this one. On this car. It's pretty cool. A V8, I believe, I'm not sure. And right here you have another one, Pontiac. But Pontiac make Camaro and Trans Am, I believe. No, it's actually Firebird. It's a 74. And in here you got your leather interior, your white, and it's automatic. Not a big fan of that, really. And right here, this is a beautiful one right here. This is a 1965 Pontiac GTO for $66,000. And it looks like it's no dings, no scratches, and they're long too. They suck gas like shit, but they're very beautiful. They have black interior, but automatic. Not a big fan of that. On this side, you have a 1967 Pontiac GTO right here. Yeah, this it is manual. You got nice and room back there. You got the windows cranked down. You got your wooden steering wheel on this one. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, and it costs you $60,000 for that one. Right here you have a 667 Pontiac GTO, $99,000, convertible, rims with a ring around it, and you got the red stripe on tires. And then you got your convertible. I believe it's automatic. You know what? Actually, it's manual. Yeah, it's manual right there. It's manual. This thing is manual. And then right here you have a 71 Pontiac Grand Park. Not a big fan of that. Seems like a boat to me. But this is a beautiful one right here. Camaro SS Retro Mod. 75 grand. And then it has a nice line down the middle. You see that down by the SS. Right here, see? And you got your little automatic inside there. That's what you got on that one. Right here you have your Monte Carlo 70. Has a flat tire on it, but you know, if you like big vehicles, there you go. And right here you have a 1969 Chevy Chevelle, the red color. For me, it's like the color only just because cops love this color. So, but this one is how much? 84, I think. Is it really 84,000? Yeah, $84,000. I guess because of its condition. It is manual. It says 120 on the dash, but I'm pretty sure it goes faster than that. Yes, and right here you have your 88 Chevelle SS 65. White interior. Okay. You have white interior in here, but it's automatic though. Not a big fan of that. On that one. Right here you have a 1972 Chevy Chevelle. The price on this one is $50, so it's cheaper than the other one. It's probably kind of like the same concept, but except it has black interior and it's automatic. Not a big fan of that. And right here you got your Chevy El Camino. These are the ones that you can go somewhere and just throw shit on back for work, whatever you want to. Right here you have your 77 El Camino, same year. And here, right here, this is just nice. You have a scoop, so you automatically have a big intake on that one with a carburetor, from what I believe. And then you got it's automatic. It says 160 on the dash, but you have your thing for fire on this one. And right here you have your 70 Nova SS right here. And like it's got a higher raise back in because you see the big tires on the back and everything, so it's pretty cool. Right here you have your Chevy SS Nova, I believe. I think it's a Nova, I'm not sure. And this one is automatic, I believe, I'm not sure. Yes, automatic. Not a big fan of that. Not a big fan of those at all. And right here you have your 63 Chevy Nova, 37,000. Yeah. These are pretty cool right here to have. Yeah, look, they're not the best ones, but they're cool. You have another one right beside it. That's with a back different window. No, this is a Plymouth right here. So we have back window on this one here. Right here, right like that. Pretty cool. Right here you have a 1965 Plymouth Sunlight. Right here. You see it? Right here you have a Dodge Charger. Original Dodge Charger. The paint looks pretty good, no minor scratches. 62 grand, it's a 73 Charger. It's not, I think the top speed on that one is maybe what, 85, 100, maybe 120. Back in the day, they were basically just heavy. That's why they didn't really have a thing of going pretty fast on these cars. Here you have a Plymouth, 6.6 Plymouth Satellite, 27. But to me, I would have a Chevy Impala instead, 64, 63. Right here you have your 2009 Dodge Charger RT, 32,000. Mopar. So if you're like a big fan of Mopar, you will like this right here. Has a sunroof. It's automatic. Not a big fan of that. That's little rims. You got that's a back tip for the wind. Right here, it's gonna be your Pontiac. Right here. Personally, I like the way it looks because it's not perfect, you know. Faded paint, where it went down. All they do, I believe it's automatic. Paint on the side, pretty good. And I believe what it was is that they probably found this in a barn somewhere, and they probably just got it and gave it a little sand down a little bit and put clear. So $40,000. Here you have a 2013 Chevy Camaro C71 right here. Pressure for me, these things they're good, but they're too big. And inside they're big cars, but inside they have a small space. So I'm not a big fan of that at all. Right here you have a Camaro. Right here. These are I know somebody who had one before. They're nice, but they're small inside. You see inside of the vehicle right here. It's tiny. And plus, I'm not a big fan of the rag top because if it tears, you got leaks. Right here, you have another Camaro. This is a 1989 Camaro. About 20 grand. Or right here. They kind of remind me of the IROC, but it's not IROC. Here you have another Corvette. You have a 2007 Corvette, 38 grand. And then I think it's sexy. I think the car is sexy, but not out of space inside there. Sucks. Right here you have another Camaro. You have a 1984 right here. But I'm not a big fan of these cars because it's too low to the ground. I don't like that. And over here, see over here we have this sexy. So this Corvette is sexy because it has lines, has everything to it. Women love these things. Crossfire. This one is 22 grand. That ain't bad for $22,000.
Huh?
That car in back for 22 grand.
No, it's
Yeah, cause you measure, cause if you see the new cars today, like they had a car over there that basically was Mercedes, was Mercedes something with over there
Yeah.
for like 27,000,
Oh, wow.
and he compared that to a Hyundai Sonata that cars today, that's way cheaper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
Nice truck today, you know?
yeah. And then right here you have another one beside it, but this one same thing. But I think the years is 80. That's 82, right? This is 82. Yeah, same year but different color scheme. That one. This is 87. Right here they have another convertible Mustang. A Corvette. Very beautiful, but not enough space on these things. Here we have a.
Well, if
type-
you had the
I think
50th
purple.
anniversary was in 2003,
Purple.
what would the 40th anniversary?
Yeah, and right here we have a another Corvette, red. Not a big fan of the color because cops love that. But here we have one right here. It's a 84 Corvette convertible. It's been modified because you see the tires on that. They're a little bit wider than the original ones. It has a nice appeal to it. Has a nice appeal to that car right here. In the back you got the dual exhaust right there. Come out of the body. And right here it is standard. So the speed is, it says 160, so it should do 160 easy. But you're gonna waste a lot of gas in that baby. I'll tell you that. Right here we have another Corvette. If I had that green color, I'd make a green color of money instead of that. Cause it's gonna cost you to keep up sometimes. Right here, I have another orange. I'm not a big fan of orange. Right here, you have another one like that, but black. You have a same Corvette as the other one over there, but white. But this is pretty nice. Right here, this is Camaro. This is a Chevy. No, that's a Corvette. It's actually a Corvette. They have like this body designs, but you got good clearance off of the floor, so you don't have to worry about no bumps on that one. And then right here you have a Chevelle Cobra Jet. No, Cobra Jet. This is what it is. It's a Mustang, Cobra Jet Mustang right here. They don't have a price or year, but I say it says 68 at least. Because 68, 67, they had these covers for the top right here, and then a wing on back. It's a Mach 1, so yeah. This one got added like $70,000 at least. You have automatic, you have original interior, you see the wear and tear there. So basically it's most original. Right here you have a Fox body. Not Fox body, you have Fox body convertible. 5.0. These are good right here, they're pretty quick on the, and when you go to these cars, they throw you back. I don't know why, but they do. For 16 grand, that's pretty good. For that car. $16,000. Right here you have a Ford Mustang right here, 65 Ford Mustang, 25 grand. I believe it's a V8, maybe about 200 horsepower. About 200 horsepower. Right here. Convertible. Yeah, 64, yeah, right here, see? What I love is the emblem on backward there and the lights. And they have chrome bumpers and they have this goldish color, I think gold or something like gold color. Gold, gray, whatever it was. Yeah. Green, it's like green, yes, green. And here you have these are beautiful too right here. This is 66 Ford Mustang. Ain't bad for 33 grand because the shape is pretty good. Tires need to be washed a little bit, whatever, but interior is nice right here. If you look inside right here, I love that color. This color reminds me of the same thing as a 1990 Cadillac Eldorado burgundy. And you got your ribs right there. And right here you have another Mustang, but different rims. This is a different year. You got the same thing, almost burgundy interior, carpet, automatic, two things there. So inside you don't have enough space for storage, but it's pretty cool. So it's a 65 Ford Mustang right there. I just like the front of it. Because the front of it has a nice little design. You see what the lights are. Just how new Mustangs are now, they kind of go like design in front. right here you have your 1965 Ford Mustang Coupe right here for 35 grand. Leather interior, decent room in back for the people in the back. Automatic. I would drive this right here automatic. I don't care. And it has just like bluish color paint on here. You got some small little baby mirrors. That's crazy. But yeah, but it is blue. And right here you have your another Mustang right here. This is a 1999 Ford Mustang GT. I used to have a 1994 before that ran, but it don't run no more. It was manual, same thing. V6. But it's the V8 though. Right here you have another Mustang right here. They obviously in the front they modified it with different bumpers. You can see that there. The yellow side. Right here you have your 2008 Ford Mustang GT500 Shelby. This thing is $58,000. Originally they're like price 70 originally. But over time you have to worry about the devalue or something, you know. Right here you have a Mustang that's sold right here. But this one is a 69 Ford Mustang Mach 1 tribute. So that's a tribute to the first Mach 1. Right here you have your 1969 Ford Mustang Fastback Mach 1 89,000. And on the hood right here you have your RPM, so if you want to go racing, you can use that for that. Yes. And this is where it comes to all the old cars. You have your little, I believe it's a 1932 or 34, I believe. Yeah, 34 Pontiac 600. See, if you see interior right here, it's like you have it's automatic, but you have windows here, but in the back of you have right here, you have your little seat that folds inside. When you're not with no passengers, you open it up, we're gonna drive somewhere around. You got your speakers on those. And then over here you have the 1948 Dodge Custom Sedan. These were back in the day were like more like the businessman coupe type thing. They like you 20 grand for one. So you got I think you got 3 on the shifter. And you got your back right here. These are the kind of cars that you will see like businessmen or like certain like mobsters back in the day drive. You know? And 2, it's from Tennessee. I believe that's what it says, Tennessee on this car. So right here you have a Plymouth, a Plymouth Coupe 39. But I don't get it. Don't like no 39. It's probably been modified because of the fenders probably look like that. But here's a good car right here. This is a 1932 Ford Low Boy. Kind of like a rat rod, if you want to call it. These are the ones that you see like in Greece. With this main thing on the car is the body and the motor. Everything else is just parts. You got your, I believe it's a 4-speed, I believe. You got your little air intake on top of the motor. Pretty cool. Right here you have your 1931 Ford Model A delivery. This is what you like people would, I guess, I don't know why they call it delivery, but I think they call it delivery because if you see in the back right here of the vehicle, there's a door right here in the back. So this is what, like, if you want to deliver stuff for people to your house, then we get it. Right here we have another car. Actually 2 cars there, 2 more. See the red one? That's a coupe. I know that's a coupe. I know that. This one right here, I'm not sure what this one is, but it is a little this one here has the interior. It's 4 on the floor, I believe. And back you got decent room. This is a 1934 Ford Model A. Actually, Ford Model A. And it has a the leather on the roof, just like that one. And right here you got, it's pretty cool, looks nice. If you want to impress any older woman ladies, this is what you do. You come buy a car like this and you be like, hey babe, let's go. But this is a 1941 Ford Deluxe, 33 grand. Inside, these are like for like the modern people vehicles back in the day because they're affordable. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like $1,500, I guess. I'm not sure back in the day. But right here you have I don't know what those are on the car, but you have these big lights in front. You have the big lights in front right here. This is a 1935 Ford Model 48 through 68. Says 68. I'm not sure why, but these are the ones that like mom, pa back in the day used to like have people driving around. Their people are, what do you call it? Their drivers. This is right here. That is a 1934 Ford Rot delivery. So it is cool, but the window, there really no shit at the window. But this is beautiful right here. You have a, I believe that's a V6. No, it's a V8, 305 cubic inch, maybe 220 horsepower around there. You got, and you don't really need much power either, just because of the rear end. See, you got the rear end right here. If you can see it like that, it's just basically straight, no weight. So, but you got the little brakes in front, easy to see for any leaks or anything. If you got to change anything on the motor, you basically look, it's right there in front of your face. That one's 25. And then right here, this is a 1937 Ford 5-window coupe. This is like for like the business people, salespeople used to go deliver stuff in, because in the back you have like a bigger trunk right here to put your salesman boxes for refrigerators or whatever you have. You have that. And right here, you have 1936 Ford humpback sedan. I guess it's called a humpback because of the hump in the back. So I want to take a look. That's what it says. Yes, that hump in the back. That back was facing the trunk. Right here, you got good leg interior in back, and right here you got your little 4 and I think it's 3 or 4 on the floor. I'm thinking. I'm not sure. Don't get me right on that. But right here we have 1941 Ford Deluxe sedan. Right here, still back in the day, and everything, whatever. This has a V8, so maybe about 200 horsepower probably. You got your 3 on the shifter. Right here you got your the automatic. Right here, this is pretty cool. It's a pink. You see, it's a pink thing, and I like the way the tag thing is behind there. That gives it a little rugged look, like it's been worn tore. And it has a little peachy color. I say peach. So there's nothing really special to it. You just turn the key on, you crank, and you go. No AC, no windows, so low keep up. Your motors is basically right here. You got a V8, V6 in there. So you have V8, 33 grand. Right here you have a 33 Ford Street Rod, 38,000. These are, I like these, they're cool, but the only thing I don't like about them is the weight. The weight is bad in here. It's only for two people too. So that's kind of, I don't like that one. This right here, if you like foreign vehicles, or you want like a car that could be used like a Tesla or whatever, real car, has a V8 in here, but you can't be too tall driving this thing at all. You see the interior. And then right here you have a 1959 Morris Mentor 1000 right here, 4-cylinder. And this reminds me of, if y'all see what I see, it reminds me of like a knockoff of a Volkswagen Beetle. A Bug, like the same car that Jeffrey Dahmer drove. Not Ted Bundy drove. Because you see how the window goes down like this. It's like kind of like they took a knockoff from the Volkswagen Bug. Right here you got the automatic in here on this one. I'm not a big fan of that car. This car reminds me of it's a Volvo, but it reminds me of a Beetle type body. Like we'll take the bumpers off front and put it flat. Beetle. Yeah, here is a 66 Volkswagen Beetle, 4-cylinder, 30 grand. This is what Ted Bundy would drive around, this type of car. 60s, I believe it was, 60s. For 30 grand right there. You got your front, so you don't really got much in there. I think the max speed on that one's like 65. But back in the day, the speed wasn't that fast anyway, so you won't have to worry about the speed. And this one right here is 15,070 Volkswagen convertible. Right here, this is like if you got like a teenage daughter or something, whatever, that likes a small car, like a Beetle or a Volkswagen. It's good for that. And here's another one too. If you wanna go back in the days, right there on that one. And right here you have this European car. It is European. It's Italy. This is what the I believe there was a Indy 500 racer I think drove one of these right here back in the 50s I believe. I'm not sure. Correct me on that one. On that. But right here is a Plymouth. It might be 40s, maybe 48 Plymouth. You have their like interior, cloth interior with your plastic leather so there. You got 3 on the grand, 3 on the shifter. Pretty nice car. If one when you go to like a car show, so that you get that one. And here's another Mustang. This has got to be a 64. I'm thinking 64 for this one right here, a 64 Mustang. You have your automatic on the thing, and this is more like I think it's 4-cylinder, I believe, on that one. Yeah, 4. Yeah, and anybody who basically likes like they have like a Toyota Tacoma right here, or it's like Mercedes Benz right here. You have one right here. They have the carbon fiber things to keep you on the ground when you're going fast. Pretty nice. But anytime you get a Mercedes, you're gonna have high dollar fixing. So on that one, or that stuff. And then right here you have your I don't know what it called, a teardrop. I think it's called teardrops campers that you will pull behind, like the car over there behind it, that car Cadillac. You will pull behind your Cadillac. And there you have a sleeper and everything. So for if you're going traveling, you don't have to worry at a hotel. This is not for sale. But where so you didn't have a that's actually Rambler, not Cadillac, Rambler. So right here you have a big ass Mark V Lincoln. These things were cool back there when gas was cheap, like a 25 cent, 75 cent, whatever it was. But now, those are known. And here's another thing of it. It's a Lincoln, another Lincoln gas guzzler. Right here is a what is this one? What is this? Continental. I believe this is Ford. And this right here is a big boy. If you like these big, large vehicles right here, for example, you will love this right here. Or even over there, another one. Now, I like the top, where the top is, that little black. It's just like Johnny Cash. He always wore black. That'd be something good for Johnny Cash fan, or even if Johnny Cash was alive, have one of those babies. Right here I have another Lincoln. Right here I have another Lincoln too. I like Lincolns, but one thing I hate about Lincolns is that they suck so much gas. So I hate about them. And right here you have your you have a 1953 Chevy 210 V8 350. This is a vehicle more like for a father back in the old days, taking the kids to the park, picnic, whatever you want to do. And this is beautiful. How I love this one right here. This is a 1957 Bel Air. Has a V8, maybe 200 horsepower. But if you take a look at it though, for example, I just love the way it looks in front, because the front has it's like jewelry on, like you wear jewelry tattoos, just jewelry. Because you got your headlight, circle things there, like jewelry. You got your hood things there for lights, and for like blinkers on front. I believe that what it are. And you have you just have your little it's like art. Cause see, back in the day they used to make things with class. You got your antenna, you got a class. Only thing that I don't like about it are the mirrors. The mirrors are like didn't do shit, I don't think. But inside right here, you see it has room in front and back, like that. It has 3. I believe that thing is 3 on, might be 3 on a shifter, or might be just you put in drive. But see, when I look on the back, it's bling. If you drove this around your town, you'd be a superstar. And 2, you have your thing right here too. For example, see, you have a clock on the dash. And it works too. How many cars do you know these days have clocks on the dash? A lot, but not like that. Here you have a 1948 Chevy Fleet Master, 28 grand. Right here. It has its own bling in front, just like the other one, except it's black. It seems like it needs to be like right here. This thing right here needs to be basically be like re-chromed and polished inside. And this is more like a family business car, with like a salesman would drive. You got 3 on the shifter. In the back, you got space for kids on the weekend. And in your trunk, you got your I don't see why they put that little bar in the middle. I don't get that. It made no sense to me. But it does have a nice big trunk for salesman stuff, whatever. And here's one to where you got your little, like for example, you got space in the back for your thing right here, your little trunk in the back. And then you got your little, at least on this one, you have your windows you can see inside and out. And they have the key switch on the bottom when you have to turn the key and you push start button. But I love it. It has, if you look at it, it has glitter like inside there. You give it a spark in the sun and polish it. But, huh? Yeah. This one nice right here. This car, because it has the glitter in the paint. That car.
Sorry?
I said this one's nice because you see have the glitter in the paint.
Yeah.
It has, cause back in the day, the cars didn't have glitter like that. They just basically went to the paint primer.
The new one, yeah.
Yeah.
Overpaint, yeah.
Yeah, cause like even she's that one over here, like this one right here, even like this one. What's good? Like what I like about the older cars too, is like in front right here, they had like design and they had like jewelry.
Oh, yeah.
Because even all the fenders, like nowadays you have plastic, you have all that crap. Back in the day you had like some aesthetics to it. Like you had you got the mirrors like around the window right here. You have that, and you have all that. You have your gold thing. So yeah. Like back in the day, if you had one of those, you got all the women.
That's for sure.
Yeah, you're married, but all the women love you. Tell you that. Yep. And right here you have this Ford 1940 Ford Deluxe 89,000. To me, it's not. I don't like it. Oh, here's one I like. Right here, see this one here. This is a Lincoln Mark III. This is what I would imagine. Let me show you the car. This is what I would imagine that Sean Connery would be in there like, what are you doing? Like, I can't do his voice properly, but you know, because it has its own like jewelry in front, same thing, chrome, no gold, but it'd be cool if it had like, at least on the front, the Continental, if that was gold instead of chrome, that would be nice. And right here you have your Oldsmobile Holidays in 1956. And I love this way the grill in front is the bottom. You have like your lights in there. It's all chrome, and you have your chrome tips there. And even your hood trunk thing, you open it. You know. This one is 40,000 too. Not bad. This right here you have your interior. Your nice interior. You got your clock on there like usual, like a car. You got your little monitor radio. I think in there's your dash, I believe. Yeah, but right here you have your two tones. You have your silver with your red, I believe. And on these cars, I believe that you have the fuel pump, the fuel tank fillers right here. One of these lights on the rear. I believe that. I'm not sure. So that's one thing I see, I believe, on that one. And over here you have this one. It's called the Packard. These are not like really desirable cars because they were made cheaply and they're like a rock. So, but I do love the hood ornament, and then you can see on the side right here how it's still pitted in the paint. But that's nothing. You can get this car right here and basically just sand it down a little bit and throw clear over it, and just leave it how it is. Because we have older cars, and when they have a little bit of wear and tear, it shows it was used, and that makes it more like desirable, I think, to me, because it shows class. Like you can even see on the back right here. Only thing I would do on this thing right here is take these emblems off over here, sit them in, get them chromed. All the chrome in the car, I would get them all chromed. Again, even the back here, and basically just leave the car, sand it down light sand, and put clear. And inside right here, you see like 3 on the thing still, on that one. And right here you got your Mercury. This car is pretty cool because Mostly when you go to like lowrider shows, a lot of people drive these right here. Cause they don't modify them with hydraulics and shit, whatever. None of that stuff. They basically just in a sense cause what's a good touch is your sun visor right here. This right here is pretty cool because you can lower it down when you want to and lower it up, place it from here. And you got your suicide doors on here too. Your suicide doors, so you can in the back. You got your same thing, your 3 on the thing, whatever, and you got your modern original radio, everything. And back you got here, you have your fuel pump right here. You gotta pop that up for fuel and fuel fill or whatever. And you got your little chrome back. This right here, a lot of these cars right here, what I would do is if the car is basically like how do you say, has rusted on the metals, I'll take them off and get them re-chromed. This is pretty cool right here inside, see, because it's been, I believe this has been redone, I believe, restored inside. Because the interior looks different. But inside you still got your speed limit over there, it says 140. You got your 5-speed. It is a V8, so flathead V8, so it's not a big motor, but maybe 200 miles an hour. And right here in front, this right here is your for your water. You put water, only like 2 gallons of water. No fuel, actually a fuel tank. You put fuel in front right here, and that's your fuel. And it says max pressure PSI. But honestly, why you will only want 2 gallons of gas on this type of car right here? Ain't gonna get you nowhere really, unless the motor has good gas mileage. And right here you have your 1955 Chevy Bel Air. I'll give you a better view of it. Right here, I think this car is sexy. It might sound weird, but I think it's sexy because of the chrome in front, the aesthetics around the lights and the bumper. You got the grille. The grille reminds me of a different car type of grille, but smaller. And then you got your little lights on the bottom there. This is only 64,000. And right here is hardtop too. You can see that it basically just, all this car needs really is a little quick like waxing to get the brightness from the old, maybe has dirt stuck to it probably, but it is automatic. It says 110 miles an hour. Got good room in here, and then you got your back end of it. But a lot of these cars right here, mainly the old like 50s and down, these cars need just the chrome redone on it again, and this is a quick a polish on here to bring the dirt out of there, to make it like to where it shines. And these cars will definitely see. I have the hood of the Falcon. I love that one. The hood, it's not, it's Bel Air, but that bird is basically, it's a falcon. If you see it, it's a falcon. But this one's not bad. 80,000. And here you got your it's automatic. You got blue interior. You got your back. This should be good for a weekend cruiser. I think so. And the chrome's pretty good on this one. So, but right here, this is a 1947 Ford Deluxe. Like a Deluxe basically means that it's like it's a cheap car. It's not that expensive really back in the day. So you would basically, like, in a sense, this car, you would basically, like, in a sense, a modern man can afford this right here back in the day. The price of this is only 40,000. So it's not. So back then in the day, it was maybe I don't know how much it cost back then, but it wouldn't get too expensive. If your mother and father worked, you could do it. Right here's a 1937 Cadillac Fleetwood. This is a V8. See why I love it? It's the bells and whistles. In front you have your lights on side of the thing, because the hood goes up, but you have little horns right here, and then you have little lights on the bottom, and you have little blinkers. And then you have it on the side right here, you have spare tires. Like you have spare tires that go inside here, if you want to see it. See, you got spare tires inside there. See, spare tires, that one. Right here, this is something that reminds you of Al Capone. Because Al Capone, he did crimes, but back in the day, like, even the government, how do you say, they still committed crimes and they got away with it. But this is something that, and plus I have suicide doors right here in the back. Wow, look at that shit. This is luxury. This kind of like a luxury here. You have window drape for the sides, for the side window when you don't want light in there. And then you got your back here you have a chair you can drop out to make more room, or you can just drop it down like that, up in here, and you have your face. And you got a foot thing, relax. This car is luxury. That's why I say I imagine Al Capone owning one of these babies. Very beautiful, very desirable in my book. And right here you got your Cadillac right here. But I'm not a big fan of these big Cadillacs. They ride smooth, but the gas is terrible. You know? So, or I can imagine, yeah, it could be, it's 37. Al Capone went to jail in 41? I think it was, yeah, so he could have maybe owned one of these right here. Right here is a big Cadillac. I'm not a big fan of those, but those there are big motors, a lot of gas, right? And that's some guys moving right now, see? There's basically gonna park them over there. Right here, you have a 1960 Cadillac sedan. Only 59,000. And let me try to get around. Damn, I think. Yeah, if you get right here, it's only 59,000, but if you love Cadillacs, you love it in room, you got, you can literally live in this baby. You can go camping and put the back seat up thing over there, and literally, you sleep in one, or your girl or whoever sleeps in one of them. And right here, it's got the has big fenders right here. Pretty cool. I like these, but it's a boat to me. And right here you have your Ford. I love Ford right here. These are pretty classy. But one thing I don't like about it are the rims. I really have standard tires on there because less vibration. This isn't modified, you can tell, because see the original steering wheel is not there. That's from a Ford. It's not original, so that kind of takes away from the value on that one. But that's 170 grand for that one. Right here you have your 1956 Dodge C Series, and it has, I don't know, I just like it, because these things back in the day were made for work. So there were 3-speed on the manual, on the automatic on the steering wheel, but I love the color. It's like pink, peachy, I think, whatever. No, it says coral with white, yeah. Interior is gray. Yeah, so these are $11,000 right here. Nice, good back in the day work truck. But this right here, these are very desirable right here, because any Chevy truck nowadays, the older ones, even not restored, they are going for a lot. This one's going, it says 1969, it's going for 53 grand. And what I love about these things is that they have a nice, good bed right here, and then you have just a nice. These are more for like if you wanna just buy it and see the interior. It's pretty good. I think the interior's been replaced. They look too brand new and all that stuff. Yeah, but it's very beautiful. 50 grand, something that's like if you're older now and you had to give up when you're younger, now you can afford it again. If you had made money. Right here, it's cool. This is a 1960 Austin Healey convertible for 94,000. Like if you ever wanna be James Bond with a girl, this is the car you want. Because if your mirrors are ridiculous, because you can't see shit behind you like that. Don't make sense. Don't have a mirror on the roof. See? This is the same kind of concept right here, but it's smaller. It's an MGA convertible, 4-speed. This is a 4-speed on there. And right now that guy's about to go check the oil or something when that turns down. But right here you have a 1969 MGA, $30,000 for it. It is probably like a 4-cylinder. You got a smaller shifter, so it's probably 4-speed, I think. And then right here you have your Morgan Roadster. These are more like what celebrities used to drive back in the day. 30,000. And right here you got your 62 sedan Alpine. These are foreign cars, so I don't know much about these cars at all. But they look pretty. They don't really have no. They're too. I mean, these cars are too smooth. They have no curves, no glitch on them. This car has a little bumper pop out. That's it. But other than that, and you have right here you have your Speedster. I think it's Roadster. I believe MG Roadster. Yeah, Speedster. Yeah, these are ones they used to kind of like race back in the day around the tracks. But if you flip over, you will die because you have no. What this one cost is 32 grand. If that one flip over, you're dead. And right here, this is a 1963 Google Mobile 250, 25 grand. This thing is like a. It reminds me of something that Mr. Bean would drive. Honestly, Mr. Bean, and in here you got like I think Force. What is that? Force speed, I think. But it's very tiny. Right? That's the one that they used to drive back in the old days around the tracks when they flip over and die.
Well, I don't know if it's a real one. I think
Or it could be replica.
I think it's more of a replica
Yeah.
that was built to look like that.
Yeah, but you know those cars made back in the day, they would go around and
Yeah.
if you flipped over, you're dead.
You're done.
Yeah,
You're done.
yeah. Because you know, even in NASCAR when Dale Earnhardt was driving,
Yeah.
they told him, "Hey man, we have this new equipment you can wear for your neck to wear." He said, "Fuck that, I ain't
Yeah,
wearing
he
that."
wouldn't do
Oh,
it.
I ain't wearing that, right? He
Yeah,
wouldn't do
Wear
it.
a Hans device.
See, if he would have wore no, but see, his death was bad, but it was good in a way. You know why?
Yeah.
Every time anybody popular dies, it makes a trend be more. Oh, let's do this better instead of don't go the old way anymore. If he would have survived,
You never know.
would they start using that equipment? Who knows, right? Yeah. But well, that's the end of my tour. Hope you like my video. Like, subscribe. Thank you. Have a good day.